Project Gorgon is a really huge game, and in this video I will be showing you my journey, what I have found, and maybe it will lead you somewhere, maybe it will help you find what you are looking for. So sit and watch and enjoy the video. The starting island is called Anakoch. There is a lot of things you can actually do in the starting island, so don't just blast and skip everything. It's really important that you just explore. Anagoge Island is a remote storm-blown island off the coast of the council lands of Alrath. Few sailors are willing to them the treacherous waters, preferring to stick to the coast of the nearby Serbio region. In the recent years, an increased number of mind-wiped adventurers have been showing up in Serbio and surrounding duchies. Many of these individuals claim to have washed on Anagoge with nothing but the clothes on their back. While mostly barren, Anagoge Island is rumored to have been a site of council academy for those deemed proteges. Unlucky sailors report that ruins dot the coastline, and a lighthouse marks the center of the island. Marooned adventurers who attempt to swim off the island will be met with deadly sharks and strong currents. So Anagoge Island is in the starting area in the Project Gorgon for humans, elves, and Rakshasa. You will have the opportunity to learn a few basic skills before reaching the neighboring islands of Serbio and Serbio Hills. There are two methods to leave the island, although it's advised to find the island inhabitants first. So basically, there is a lot to do on the starting island that I wish I knew before. There is a person right next to the spawning point on the hill. There is a shack, don't miss it. I know, the players looks like NPC in the game, so I personally missed the guy, and then I had to go to the island again and again in order to finish his questline. There is a book lying next to him, but you cannot use it until you finish his quest. Book teaches you the psychology, and the quest is basically to craft some item with your alchemy skill that makes him happy because he's really depressed. The psychology is something like a range attack / control CC abilities, and the thing is many items you will find in the world will have requirements to have psychology 20 and so on. So it's it's the route I chose to explore in my game, so maybe you will choose it as well. Then there is actually shovel next to the spawning point. Well, at least I have found it there. And why would you want to use a shovel? Well, you have it just in your inventory, and when you kill something, it will give you options to bury the body, which will give you something like empathy skill or something like that. The island has many pillars which you will be able to click on, and there will be text. You should use a note system in the game. You can basically, you have a notepad in the game, so you can save, you can write down something you found, and you will need to go check all these pillars and write down what you will find. Let's say some number or something, and you will need that number later on. I think it will be connected with a tower. I have a feeling it will be connected with a tower in the middle of the island. But there is NPC that on the end of the questline will give you option to, there is a teleportation system, and it will bind your teleport, or let's say recall, to certain location, which is something like a main city. It's called a Sergiul. Oh, actually a Serbiul. And hear me out, if you teleport right now, it will be a little bit difficult to get back to the island, so yeah, don't do that if you have still something to do on the island or something you need to finish off. Spoilers alert, if you teleport and you want to get back, you need to go to the north of the island, find the coast. There will be two NPCs. One of them will be next to the boat that is free of supplies. So this boat is transferring people across the sea, and you can ask him to sell you somewhere, but you need to ask and where else you can sail to, and then he will tell you about the island that you just left, but he will ask you for 300 coins to get there, so if you don't have, it will be difficult to get back. So few tips. On the main island I was training unarmed. You can loot the sword from the back on the spawning point, so you can also do the sword masteries. Next to the spawning point near the coast, there is a woman near the camping fire that will give you also some quest to find the spoons for her, to give her as well a bones. Then you can rise the favor with her. You can bring her bones, she will be like friendly with you and stuff like that. And when you are friendly with her, she will give you rewards. I believe I got a skinny knife or some kind of knife or something like that. It enables me to actually skin my prey when I kill them. So you will have a full inventory of stuff. Don't get rid of the strange dirt. You will need it for fertilizers later on, so... In the catacombs you can learn archery skills. If you wanna train your attacks and stuff like that, it's actually best to get back to your spawning point, and there are like insane number of skeletons spawning each second. It's really good. Maybe you will find some secrets on the way out of the island. If you go to catacombs, you can find maybe 3 big chests with a lot of loot on the end. There is also passageway where there are a lot of spiders. I mean, even there are secret rooms with the chests. But I believe I haven't found everything, so if you found something interesting, just let me know in the comments. If you have a full bag of shit, well, you cannot sell it until you get to the village with NPCs. Where's that? Well, the spiders, and read the signs of the direction. It is old school MMO, right? So my bag had skinny knife, my bag had butchering knife for meat, my bag had a shovel and a lot of useless stuff and a lot of useful stuff on the end when I left the starting area. This is Project Gorgon, free-to-play demo and 25 bags full game with a subscription option just to have more bag slots and stuff like that.